Good evening, everyone. So today we will introduce you to the powerful object detection algorithm called YOLO, which stands for You Only Look Once. As the name implies, YOLO is designed to detect and recognize various objects in an image or video in real time with just a single look. The algorithm is known for its efficiency. Unlike other methods, YOLO processes the entire image simultaneously, which makes it exceptionally fast and effective. There are different variants of algorithms, including popular variants like YOLO V3 and Tiny YOLO, each optimized for different scenarios. This efficiency and speed make YOLO ideal for real-time application where timely object detects is crucial. So further will explain by my colleague Shreyas.
Thank you, Saraswati. So in the next module, we'll be learning about how the YOLO algorithm works. Okay. So when we talk about YOLO, the YOLO stands for you only look once. Okay. So basically, how does it work? It works on three techniques. The first one depicting it is in which a image is taken and where the image is divided into various grids. Each grid is of S into S of dimension. That is, the S here depicts the length of the side. Okay. The second thing that we go ahead is the bounding box regression. Okay? What does bounding box regression does? It kind of highlights an object in an image. So if there is an image and if there is an object known as, like, for example, there's a cup, or if for example there's a dog, it will first highlight the thing in a bounding box. Okay. And it will and you can say that every bounding box that it highlights will have its own width, will have its own height, will have its own class, and it will have its own bounding box center. We can see out here that the width is BW, the height is BH, and the class is represented by letter C, and the bounding box center is represented by PX and BY. Okay. And the third one is the intersection over union. Okay. So what is intersection over union? It is a phenomenon, okay, in which the object detection that describes how boxes overlap. Okay. So basically, when the boxes overlap, if the bounding boxes do overlap sometimes, so it differentiates the bounding boxes. So basically, YOLO uses the intersection over union to provide an output box that surrounds the objects perfectly. Each grid cell is responsible for predicting the bounding boxes and their confidence scores. The IOU is equal to 1 if the predicted bounding box is same as the real box. That means that the probability is even out here. This mechanism eliminates the bounding box that are not equal to the real box. So yeah, basically, so we can so this IOU is basically used to distinguish between the real box and the bounding box, and also make sure that both of them are not equal, so that like we can differentiate and we can make sure that the objects are getting labeled separately, and the whole image is getting verified, or can say is getting recognized as separate. So yeah, so basically now I'll hand over the mic to Pooja so she can explain the applications of YOLO.
So the applications are YOLO, automation driving, wildlife, and security. Basically, in automation driving, the automatic car reply on YOLO to understand the surrounding. Cameras on the car capture the real-time image or video, and YOLO processes takes those detection objects such as vehicles, passengers, traffic, and obstacles like anything that make block the car path or the cars or tracks or motor tracks on the road. The purpose of the YOLO in automation card is to stop the what we can say the anything that blocks the car or slow down the obstacles following the traffic rules based on the detection sign. The main importance of YOLO in this application is since the human driver, YOLO helps avoiding accidents by detecting the reaction to the object quickly. In wildlife, the YOLO use is in forest, wildlife ranges and researchers can use camera to monitor animals. YOLO processes image or video to detect animals such as giraffe, elephant or bear. It can work in both recording footage and live camera features. Drones, equipments with camera and YOLO can scan a large area to find the track animals. The purpose in this wildlife is helping range kind of eye to integrate species without disturbing them. The security system. Security system camera connects to YOLO algorithm, monitoring restrict areas. For example, if someone enters a non-entry zone, YOLO identify that person and alert security person. It can detect unauthorized vehicle, packages, or unused movement in service. The main purpose of YOLO in this application is to prevent unauthorized access, ensure service by automating the detection of unused action. So further will be continued by Sahil.
Okay. Thank you, Pooja. And coming to the conclusion of this topic is we have gained an overview of object detection and YOLO algorithm. We have gone through the main reasons why the YOLO algorithm is important, and we have learned how the YOLO algorithm works. We have also gained an understanding of the main techniques used by YOLO to detect objects. We have learned the real life applications of the YOLO algorithm. Okay, so this is the main conclusion what we have about YOLO, and we covered 4 points. Those were now told by me.
Okay, so I have a question. Can I ask?
Yeah, for sure. You can go ahead,
Okay.
Saraswati.
So my question is, what does the acronym YOLO stands for, and what is the primary purpose in object detection?
Basically, YOLO stands for you only look once, and basically what it does is it is an algorithm which is used to, you can say, detect and recognize the you can say objects from real time videos and images. So yeah, it's basically a very fundamental concept of computer vision that is that that is really fun to implement and also to learn. Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about questions as such, if all of us are asking some questions, and I have a question that is, when you talk about YOLO algorithm, so what is the primary purpose of YOLO algorithm? Does anyone know?
Uh, the primary purpose of YOLO algorithm is a real-time object detection, where it identifies and locates multiple objects within an image in a single forward pass of neural networks.
Oh, thank you.
So I also have a question. What is a bounding box in a context of YOLO, and what key attribute does it include? Anyone?
Okay, so you are asking about bounding box, right?
Yeah.
So basically, bounding box is nothing but a rectangular shaped borderline. It forms a rectangular shaped borderline on the object to detect any, like it. The object can be anything, the car, okay, or an animal, or whatever the user wants to like detect. Okay, so basically, it will form a rectangular border out of that object, and it also includes the width, the height, and like we can say the class, okay, for detection basically. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So now i I also have a question. Can anyone tell me the three fields of where YOLO can be applied, like a short briefly answer?
So in previous slide, I have told the three application as well. So more applications of YOLO can be healthcare, retail, or agriculture. In agriculture, YOLO can detect crop disease, weed, or real use in drone or camera. And in retail, it can apply for investment management, and in healthcare for medical images.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.